they would want buddy. And that's the reason why they are very good collaborators with TLRC, because for TLRC, learning is for everybody. Okay, now, before we start, we would like to have our webinar reminders that will be delivered to us by our technical staff from the TLRC, Ms. Hazel de la Peña. Ms. Hazel, the floor is yours.
Okay, hi everyone, good afternoon. So okay. Okay, so our webinar reminders. This webinar will be recorded, so we'll be keeping tab of the proceedings for this webinar for documentation purposes. You are free to leave if you feel uncomfortable that this session will be recorded. And then mute your microphone during the talk. We want to make sure that the speaker's voice is clear to everyone. We may opt to remove you if you don't follow this request. And refrain from taking pictures or videos of the talk. If you do so, you will be held accountable of data privacy violations if the copy you created leaks into other internet outlets. We wish to keep the identity of our participants private so as yours as well. Avoid using the annotation tool. Once the annotation tool is activated, you might unconsciously swerve your arrow towards the speaker's presentation and draw unnecessary lines that may block the participants' view on some text and images in the slides. This may also cause distraction to the participants and to the speaker. If you have questions while the talk is ongoing, you may put them in the Q&A box. After the talk, you will have a chance to ask your questions. We wish for you to only use the Q&A box rather than voice because of our time constraint. So your inputs, don't forget to evaluate your inputs, and the webinar will help us improve our next webinars. Please do not forget to evaluate. After you have answered the forms, you will be given a proof of participation. Evaluation link will be open right after the webinar and shall remain open for only 10 minutes. Okay, so our webinar is currently live streaming on our YouTube channel, TLRC UP Cebu. For those watching through YouTube, you will get your proof of participation by staying until the end of the session. We will be announcing the instructions at the live chat, so please stay tuned. So our socials for more webinar and training updates, follow and contact us on these platforms. The Teaching and Learning Resource Center, University of the Philippines Cebu, our Facebook page, and the TLRC UP Cebu, our YouTube channel, and the tlrc.upcebu.edu.ph and lrc.upcebu@up.edu.ph. So that's all. Back to you, Ms. Jera.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Hazel. And I hope it was clear for everyone. And going back again, MakiSining, which is our collaborator for this series starting February and again ending at March, is a collective that was founded in and around Mount Makiling. And we have very interesting and very very passionate set of speakers for this series collaboration with MakiSining. And to know more about them, especially our speaker for today, I would like to call on Dr. Nati Esteliore to give us an introduction about our speaker for today. Ms. Nati.
Thank you, Ms. Jera. So, mayong hapon sa tanan. Good afternoon. Before introducing our speaker for this first leg of the MakiSining Heart Talk series, please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to the following ladies for their continued support for TLRC. To Ms. Jera Gumalal for keeping our webinars as lively and engaging through her energy and enthusiasm as host, and to Ms. Noel Seno for her invaluable assistance, especially in our technical needs. Allow me also to introduce our new TLRC coordinator in the person of Professor Fernand Bernardes. Professor Bernardes is a faculty member of the high school department under the College of the Social Sciences, UP Cebu. Let's give Sir Nand our warmest welcome. Welcome, Sir Nand. Hi.
Hi,
Welcome, Sir
Maki.
Nan.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so now I will proceed to my main task. Our resource speaker for this afternoon is an emergency medicine specialist and soldier. He has served in conflict areas of the country. As an artist, he has received several awards and exhibited in solo and group shows. The art talk he is going to give us today mainly discusses the intersections between the realms of art, conflict, and medicine. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome with a virtual round of applause Lieutenant Colonel Said Sedikol for his talk, Art plus Conflict plus Medicine.
Welcome po, Sir Said.
Sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yan.
Hello
Ah,
po.
sorry, kakagising ko lang. I'll just talk vernacular, ano.
Yes.
So, paano ba tayo mag-start? When I started yung pagiging professional artist ko, nandito lang ako sa barracks namin eh. Kakagising ko lang din, sorry. By the way, pinanganak din ako sa Cebu. So, ay sa mga taga Minglanilla at saka Lapu-Lapu. Galing ako sa fishing community. So siguro kung hindi kami nag-migrate sa Manila, baka mangingisda ako ngayon. Anyway, when we transferred from Cebu to Manila, tumira din tayo sa mga squatter areas. Pero when I started out as an artist, yun yung pinakabata pa. Yung una kong bayad ay puro mga minute burger kasi pinapagawa ko ng aking mga teachers. So when we start as artists, nandiyan yan eh. Bubulayin ka ng magulang mo, tapos do-drawing ka ng mga mga fields, mga sunsets, and then all those things. Hanggang sa binola ka ng binola, hanggang sa lumaki na yung ulo mo, and then nagano ka na. But, ito, ipagyayabang ko lang, I graduated magna cum laude from UP Los Baños. So, bakit ko sinabi yan? Sinabi ko yan kasi pinaghirapan ko, pagyayabang mo yung pinaghirapan. And in terms of work ethics, ano yan eh, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nag-aaral ako. And then after 5 p.m., as a working student, gumagawa ko ng artworks. So doon ko nakakuha yung experience ko as an artist. Now, bakit nga ba art, conflict, and medicine? As an artist kasi, hindi yan puro sunsets or kung anong, kailangan meron kang i-inject na experience mo in your art to be a successful artist. So yun yung sinasabi ko, kailangan weird yung inisip ko noon, dapat weird yung kung ano yun. Pero wala tayong balak noon na maging sundalo, wala din tayong balak noon maging doktor. Mas gusto ko sana maging artist. So when we inject art in our work, doon na yan pumapasok. Sige, next please. Next. Okay. Next. Slide na lang.
Wait lang pa, baka may technical difficulties. Miss Hayes, I think you can use the keyboard, the arrow, right arrow to next.
Miss Hazel?
Actually, di siya mo next. Ako, ano, Jerry.
A
Kindly send
keyboard,
the
a
file
keyboard,
to me.
miss.
Ang keyboard.
Miss, kindly send the file to me.
Okay, miss.
There are some technical difficulties. I'm very sorry about this one. But Sir Said, don't worry. We'll be getting this done.
Kasi, delete pa, di ba?
Sir Said, while waiting, why did you decide on this particular topic? Napaka-interesting po ng topic kasi art, conflict, at saka medicine. We had a time for everyone to get into their topics, but this particular concept, is it close to your heart? Is that the reason why you ended up having this particular topic as of the moment?
When I entered the armed forces, gusto ko talagang mag-serve sa mga front lines.
Mm.
So, madami tayong experience sa mga battle areas. Nandun ako nung Zamboanga Siege. Naghawak na ako ng hospital. Nag-commanding officer na ako. So, makikita mo yung sacrifices ng... I didn't enter the armed forces to serve generals. I entered the AFP
Yes.
to serve in the front lines. Sino yung mga
Yes.
pawns?
Mm-mm.
Yun yung sinaserve. Kaya this is part din ng pag-celebrate ng mga bayani natin. Yan.
Okay. I think we are ready. Sir Said, thank you so much. I'm very excited to hear more about this.
So, makikita nyo naman sa Venn diagram na yan, yung intersections ng art, medicine, and conflict. So, siguro pahapyaw, i-discuss ko yan. And then, later on, you can ask questions. So, next slide, please. In terms of conflict medicine, ito lang yung konting products ng military. During the wars, na-develop yung antibiotics, wound care, triaging, ambulances, dyan na-develop yan, and amputations. Mga example lang yan, pero marami talagang na-develop during conflict, and these are advances. Yan. Next slide, please. So, ito yun, nung Zamboanga Siege, 2013, binilugan ko na yung sarili ko kasi madami kami. And then, yung mga bombing sa yung cathedral, mass casualties. So, these are parts of my experiences during conflict. So, kung makikita nyo dyan, ako yung nakakulay orange. Pinapagalitan ko yung kumukuha ng picture. Yan. Kasi bawal kumuha ng picture sa mga ganyang klaseng incidences. So these were casualties of civilians nung ano. Kung ikaw ay magiging terorista and you're an Islamic terrorist, kailan mo ba pipiliin yung best na time and place? Of course, Hulo-Sulu is 99% Muslim. So yung 1%, yun yung tatargetin mo. Of course, it is during a Sunday morning. Kakaunti lang yung cathedrals. Kaya yun, medyo magaling yung terrorist na yan. Madami siyang na biktima. Anyway, next po. So, as a military doctor, nag-serve tayo hindi lang sa mga kasundaluhan natin, pati rin mga civilians, and then of course, ito mga supposedly kalaban. Yan, nakaposes yung isang casualty. Next. Pati rin mga foreigners. So, ito makikita nyo mga kidnap victims, and then yung medyo nabubulok na yung nandun sa right side. Yun yung napugutan ng ulo dahil hindi nagbayad ng kanyang ransom. So I've seen so many dead people, and I've saved a lot of lives. Simula pa nung more than 10 years of being an emergency medicine physician. And then of course yung mga mass casualties. And then of course part na rin dyan yung pag-handle ng hospital and all the boring stuff about logistics, etc. etc. Next. So ito yung mga examples, no? Ako personally, hindi ko gusto yung nangyari na sa Gaza. Just to inform you, no, binomba rin ng Israel yung hospital sa Gaza. So that is a violation of the international law. Next. So this is just for you to understand about conflict. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So depende sa kung anong pinaglalaban mo, dun ka. Pwede kang terorista sa ibang terrorist. Ganyan. Next. So, what is the use of art? So, ito, during Sambanga Siege ito, may nakita ko sundalo na nagdo-drawing. So, ayan, may dala siyang, despite yung conflict mismo, nagdo-drawing siya. Because art can heal. Art can relax you. It can help in resolving conflict, reflect and document conflict, heal victims of conflict, and of course, it can also cause conflict. Yan yung use ng art. So next. This is Guernica by Pablo Picasso. Makikita mo dyan kung paano yung bombing nun sa Bastille. That's part of Spain and France. Ayan. So, yun yung itsura ng kanyang artwork to document that type of conflict. Next. So, ito yun, expression ng yung ginawa ni Banksy, puro Lego rubble yung And then, of course, Banksy is a known protest artist, political artist. So, hindi ko alam kung may picture pa siya or pero nagtatago siya palagi. Next. Okay, art as instigator of conflict. So, there was one time when may anti-Islamic na comics sa Charlie Hebdo. So dahil dyan, may mga namatay dun sa mga ginagawa nilang artworks. So, yan. So French comics, and it criticizes Muhammad. Next. Next. Yan. So because of those critic uh, previous lang, previous, this previous slide please. Yan. Because of that, yun nga, maraming mga nag-respond dun sa cartoons na yun. So, art as instigator. Next. So, as an artist, as a military doctor din, wala talaga akong area kung saan ako gumagawa. So, on your left, ano yan,
I think na-cut off po ata si Sir Said as of the moment. Let's wait for him to reconnect. Noel? Sir Nan?
Hey, Miss Jara.
This is something really new in TLRC.
Yes, I agree, Miss Jara.
And it's very heartfelt as of the moment, actually. I cannot imagine the things that Sir Said have seen, which he tries to reflect in his art. What do you think about it? Sir Said, I met him a few months ago, and he's a really, really calm type of person.
I'm actually excited about this, Miss Jara, no, kay I would love to see how Sir Said will reflect his arts um with relation to what he experienced. So this is very interesting indeed.
Actually, Miss Jara, I'm just really amazed.
Okay. So I think sa internet connection po ata yun ni Sir Said. Currently, he is in his barracks.
Oh,
So yun
Just
nga yung sinabi niya kanina, that he's currently doing the webinar from his barracks. I think Sir Said's talk right now is actually a very good opening of Arts Month, because we always think of Arts Month as always very like celebratory, very happy. And we don't often think about what artist has gone through to be able to create their art and to be able to communicate in such a manner. And this is a different, like, different point of view, a different avenue of how artists do their work. We often talk about the media, or the medium that the artist uses, or we often talk about their common inspiration. We often see art, especially in Instagram or in Facebook, as something like very happy, very genial, something that looks easy. But there are artists like Sir Said, whose experience is, molded in a way by these types of experiences, conflicts, being a soldier, having to treat wounded individuals, having to look at dead bodies. And yes, it's actually a very like eye-opening experience, I think, for some of us who think that art is just a happy thing, and art is just meant to be aesthetic. So art is communicative in its own ways. Okay, Sir Sayid is back. Sir Sayid, welcome back.
Ay, sorry, may yata yung signal.
It's okay
Ah,
po. We understand you are at your barracks, right? So,
Oo.
sige po. Let's continue.
Nasaan na ba tayo? So, yung gaya ng sinabi ko, kahit saan tayo gumagawa ng artwork. So, when I became a military, uh, when I became a soldier, na-assign tayo sa Mindanao, no? Then, ito na yung result ng aking mga ginagawang artworks. And yung nasa left, yan, sa backyard lang yan ginagawa. And then yung nasa right, that was my kumbaga prize-winning artwork during the Philippine Art Awards as a semi-finalist from Mindanao. Hindi naman talaga tayo taga Mindanao, but doon tayo sumali. And as a soldier, doon tayo uh, gumawa ng artwork. Kaya yan. Next. One of my previous artworks were, it's all about death. During the Victorian era, may tinatawag na death portraiture. So ito yon. Makikita nyo, noong unang mga panahon, kailangan mag-hold still ka for a very long time to make a photograph. Yung on your, sa middle nyo, kung makikita nyo, medyo blurry yung mga magulang. Kasi patay yung nasa gitna. So talagang held still siya. Pero yung kanyang magulang, syempre gumagalaw-galaw yan. Kasi it takes a long time to take that kind of picture. And then of course, yung nasa right is the son of Gustav Klimt from in the painting The Kiss. Next. These are several illustrations of the wound man. Yan. So kung ano yung mga trauma, mga saksak, clubbing, etc. etc. Makita mo yan and then sige, next. So this is the same person. As an emergency medicine physician, pinipicture namin yung patay in order to document them, yung cause of death, etc. etc. On your left is yung title niyan is To Elysium. Kung naalala niyo yung palabas ng Gladiator, ganun yun, nung namatay si Russell Crowe, diba parang nagta-travel siya sa Elysian fields. So these are cornfields. So these are ways to glorify those who died for our country. Yung nasa right, it's the same person. So ginawa ko lang siyang upright. Tapos binigyan ko siya ng yosi at dinamitan natin. Okay, next. Ito kasama sa one of siguro may peculiarities. Yung harap nung na-assign ako sa ulo, yung harap ng kwarto ko ay morgue. So I see dead people all the time. Kaya ito yun. It's all about glorifying them. Yung mga patay. Next. And it's all about glorifying din yung aking mga kasundaluhan na kasama for these lifesavers. So, gumawa ako ng portraits dati ng aking mga sundalo. Hello nga pala sa mga taga-Hulo dyan, kung nakikinig kayo. Makilala nyo na itong aking ginawang portrait. Next. So on your left, that is, ano ba yan? It's a beheaded person, beheaded bust. And then I made that from betadine, gauze, gasa, and sutures, yung pinangtatay sa mga sugat. So these are things na, kasi wala nga tayong masyadong mabiling artwork, art materials, you have to make do with what you have. When I was assigned in Holo Sulu. On your right is another artwork. It's an oil painting. It's all about constellations. When I say constellations, pag nakakita ka ng yung bullet sa gabi, nakikita mo parang constellations din yan. Next. Of course, when I was assigned here in Bilunan, may ginawa kaming art therapy sessions. So that's one of the programs of MakiSining. Nagagawa kami ng art therapy sessions para sa mga wounded soldiers natin. Ayan. So next. Yung results nung ginawa nila ng mga sundalo, pina-exhibit namin yan sa isang gallery. Ayan. So the proceeds of those artworks, siyempre babalik namin doon sa gumawa mga patients. Hindi madaling maging sundalo. May madaming mental health issues. Pagka nawawalay ka sa iyong pamilya, pagka nandun ka sa front lines.
Okay. I think nawala na naman po yung internet connection. Am I right, Sir Nan? Miss Noel?
Yes, Miss Chair. Na-disconnect ata agad si sirs.
Pero okay lang. Recheck po natin ang communication ni Sir Said. I think everyone here do understand why Sir Said has a trouble with the internet connection. He's currently in his barracks. And we are just so happy that Sir Said has given us a chance to actually have him as our speaker. And Ms. Hazel, kindly help out Sir Said in the other communications that we have. And for us here, audience, if you have some questions, you want to ask Sir Said later on, you may put them down directly in our Q&A box. The Q&A box is just under at the bottom panel of our Zoom account. So kindly just kindly just look at the bottom channel, and then you can find the Q&A box just right next to the chat box and the reaction box. So yun. So if you have questions, you may give your questions or write down or chat in your questions using the Q&A box. With regards naman sa mga nagbigay ng komento kanina, si Ma'am Laarni, sabi niya, art can provide an avenue to vent or channel experiences and to represent how we feel about traumatic events. That is really true. And that's the reason why art therapy is also very good or very good way, no, to deal with traumatic experiences as well. Okay, so again, Sir Said is already here.
So, sorry, nawawala ako.
It's
Device
okay
is
po,
to at
sir.
the
We
device
do
is
understand. We do
uh,
understand your current situation there in the barracks right now. Okay na po ba sila? I will give the floor back to you, sir.
sige po. Next slide, please. Next slide. Meron
I
pa ba?
think that's your slide, sir.
Sige. Okay. So, yan lang po masasabi ko.
Okay. So, hands in lang po tayo as of the moment. While okay. So that was our discussion proper with our speaker, Lieutenant Colonel Sir Sayed Sedekol. Now we will be open for questions after our promotion of webinar series and speaker break. So while Sir Sayed and I are waiting for your questions, let's have our little promotional break. Miss Noel, Miss Hazel, regarding our next parts of the series.
For a while, Miss Jara, I'm trying to find the forms.
Okay. So by the way, everyone, our series is every Wednesday afternoon, again 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And the series for the months of February and March is all about art, and we'll be talking about art and art experiences coming from different individuals whose experiences in arts may differ from those individuals who did fine arts. And most of these individuals are coming from other professional backgrounds, such as our speaker right now. We have Sir Said, who is coming from medical and military background. And most of our speakers will be coming from the MakiSining, who is our collaborator for this Art Talk series. So if you have any questions, you may use the Q&A icon in the Zoom interface that we have, and we will address your questions later after our short break. Okay. Okay, Sir Nan, are you there? Hi, Sir Nan. So before we get into the other bits and pieces of our webinar, how is it being able to come to join us here in our webinar for the first time as one of the organizers? So Sir Nand will be coming in as our new TLRC coordinator. I'm very happy to welcome him in.
Actually, as what you have said earlier, Miss Jara, this is actually our first time here in TLRC that we will be having our art talk, like
Mm,
heart talk, like HEART.
heart-to-heart talk.
Yes. So, saktong-sakto talaga na it's February and it's Arts Month, then it's also a Love Month. So, napakaganda. Saktong-sakto.
Okay. So our next webinar is all about, okay, why do I feel the need to draw? So our webinar speaker for the next week on Wednesday is James Arnoza, who is actually a microbiologist. So this is quite interesting. And he will be talking more about why does he need to draw. And he has been with MakiSining and UP Painters Club in Los Baños. And he has a very interesting take on why drawing is an important aspect of his life. And this is coming from a person with a microbiology background. So this is quite an interesting uh webinar. And I do hope everyone is also as excited as I am to also attend this webinar with James Arnoza. Okay, so kindly tell your friends and family if they want. Okay, so do you have any questions? If you have any questions, kindly write them down in our Q&A session, in our Q&A box, so that we can add them up in our Q&A session. Okay. Sir Nan, do you have question for Sir Sayid, by the way? I do have a lot of question though.
Actually, na-amaze talaga ako dun sa inspiration ni Dr. Said. I just really want to no, nakaka-amaze talaga. Sorry. I'm speechless.
You are speechless.
Super.
Actually, sabi ni Professor Nan kanina na ana it's a very heartfelt talk. Sir Sayid sabi na it's a very heartfelt talk. He was so amazed with the things that you do and the experiences that you incorporated inside your art. Sir Sayid, regarding the art process, ano po ba ang pinaka-main na art, yung parang art process niyo po? Paano niyo siniselect yung mga materials na gagamitin or media na gagamitin? At yung konsepto po, kailan po lumalabas yun sa inyo? Kailan po ninyo nati-think about yung konsepto at paano niyo bini-visualize at nire-realize yung konseptong yun while under, a very rigorous type of experience being a soldier while inside a war zone?
Paano ba? Yung art process kasi it's a lifetime's worth of experience. And of course, sabi ko nga kanina, nag-start tayo, gumagawa tayo ng mga rice fields, mga very beautiful stuff. But then again, pag gusto mong magbenta ng artwork, kailangan talaga meron kang kawirduhan sa ginagawa mo. So yung kawirduhan, makukuha mo yan from experience, from whatever you do. So may kasamang branding yan. Iba-brand mo yung sarili mo. Sabi ko dati, kailangan nagko-compartmentalize ako. Hindi dapat kumalo yung aking trabaho, yung aking experiences sa artwork. But later on, hindi mo talaga yung compartments niyan, masisira talaga yan. It will seep into your art. So kung ano yung kung ano yung pinagdadaanan mo, pwede mo namang ano yan. But in terms of trying to succeed in the art world, kailangan mo talaga may politika yan. Of course, hindi ka naman siguro kasing pogi ni Richard Gomez o ni Art Evangelista para gumawa ng mga artwork. By the way, hindi ko gusto yung artwork niya. No? Anyway, wala tayo doon. It takes a lot of effort. So kung akala mo yung paggagawa ng art yung parang mag-splash ka lang ng paint at tapos mabebenta mo na or gagawa ka ng mga sunset, mabebenta mo na yun. Hindi yun eh. Nandun yung politika. Of course, kailangan mong manalo ng mga art awards. Yan. So, nung struggling artist talaga ako nung simulang-simula. But pag nanalo ka ng isang award, pwede mo nang makuha yung mga collectors, yung mga how to brand yourself. Then of course, social media. Ngayon, yung mga bata ngayon, puro social media. Then, that's the art process. It takes a lot, And then, for my experience as a military doctor, lalagay mo rin yun because that's how you brand yourself.
Mm. Okay. So sa mga aspiring, no, young artist or not so young artist but developing artist out there. So mataas yung proseso, but wag po kayong mag-alala. Basta gagawa at gagawa kayo ng art, matututo kayo pag ah, kung pwede yung art contest at competition, salihan ninyo para lumawak rin yung ah, experiences nyo sa mga art na nasa paligid natin. Kasi iba't ibang tao, iba't iba rin yung art na gusto nilang gawin at yung mga ideya. So, hindi lang po ito isang parang narrow-headed na narrow view sa art, kundi napakalaki. So, kailangan mong maging ma-experience rin yung art ng iba. Tsaka, yun nga sinabi ni Sir Said na hindi siya madali, pero pag nakakuha ka na ng tiempo na pwede ka nang mag-brand sa artwork mo, yun, dapat bigyan mo talaga ng oras yun. So, that's one. So, yun po ang naging suggestion ni Sir Said, especially sa mga developing artists natin. Meron po tayong question coming from the audience. Do you have an advice para for creative longevity, staying creative and continuing to showcase your art? Dumating rin po ba sa punto sa paggagawa nyo ng art na sinabi nyo, ayoko munang gumawa? Pero ano pong mai-advise nyo para yung art longevity, yung paggagawa, creative longevity ay nandyan pa rin?
Siguro yung passion, yun yung magda-drive sa'yo. And it becomes a motivation to paint. Ngayon, medyo napagod na ako sa paggawa ng art actually.
Mm-mm.
Dahil umabot sa punto nung lagi akong nagsusolo exhibit or laging sumasali ng group exhibits na iba na yung expectations ng collectors, iba na yung expectations ng ibang tao, and it has affected my job din as a military doctor. Yung mga pressures na yun. Kasi when I was assigned in Mindanao, kailangan kong dalhin yung mga artworks ko dito sa Manila.
Mm-mm.
Yung ganung kalalaki, yung in-expect kasi ng mga collectors, malalaki yung artworks mo.
Mm-mm.
So the logistics itself, it has become cumbersome, kumbaga.
Mm-mm.
So medyo mahirap yung i-ship mo, tapos ikaw pa yung gagastos. Minsan kung kailan ka lang naka-rest and recreation, doon mo lang din gagawin. Parang na-achieve ko na for me, na-achieve ko na yung gusto ko dati as an artist. So nanalo na ako ng awards, nakapag-exhibit na ako, nabenta ko na. I think na-auction ko naman yung iba.
Mm-mm.
Yun yung mga parang tapos na eh.
Mm.
Kaya since 2018 actually, hindi na ako gumagawa ng artwork. Yun lang yung totoo dyan.
Okay. Pero yung appreciation for art and creativity, andyan pa rin.
Nandiyan naman. Actually, ang daming magagaling na artist natin ngayon. No? Appreciate natin yan. Nandiyan pa rin yung pag-attend sa yung mga art fest, yung mga ano. Pero mostly kasi pagka medyo naging successful pa na ng konti, yung politics din dyan, yun yung medyo.
Papasok rin yung politics sa art world. Medyo nakaka-pressure po nga yan. Okay. So, yun po yun. Advice for longevity. Minsan, talagang we tend to get burned out. No? We tend to get pressured as well. So, gaya pa rin po ito ng ibang trabaho, ang paggagawa ng art ay nakaka-burn out rin. Minsan nawawalan ka ng creativity, minsan dahil nga sa pressure ng clientele at saka sa politics in the art scene, minsan ay nape-pressure at nawawalan ka ng ah, creative streak. Pero pag andyan pa rin po yung appreciation at passion nyo sa art, pwede pa rin po kayong bumalik at gumawa pa kung gugustuhin nyo. Hindi po tayo having a break from art is not a sin. It's okay to break from art once in a while, especially if it deals a lot of stress on your system. But it does not mean that hindi mo pwedeng balikan at i-reignite yung passion niyo sa paggawa ng art. Okay, Sir Nan, may question po tayo. Nag-raise po sila ng hand.
Yeah, actually, sir, Said, I really have a question. We just had a conversation here with my colleagues. Then we really want to know your experience lang po on how does the art contribute to, especially in the healing and also in the resilience part, especially in the conflict-affected communities. Let me repeat na lang po. How does the art...
Medyo hindi ko lang narinig, sorry.
Okay, how does
Ano ko na lang po yung sinabi ni Sir Nan. So, yung sinabi po ni Sir Nan, based po sa experience niyo, Sir Said, ano po yung naging epekto ng arts or paggamit ng arts sa mga conflict-affected areas? At siguro magiging example na rin dito yung paggamit ng art therapy niyo with the soldiers doon sa Viluna ata yun. Oo. So, ano po yung epekto ng art? Ano po yung maitutulong ng art sa mga conflict-affected areas, sa mga tao at mga miyembro ng conflict-affected areas?
Especially nung sa healing na part, no?
Oo, sa healing. Especially sa healing na part daw.
Malaking bagay kasi yung mental health, pagka, for me, when you become a soldier, ma-assign ka sa malayo. So, wala kang magawa minsan. Pag nandun ka sa malayo, wala kang mall na mapupuntahan or ano. You're left with yourself and your peers, Kasama na yun sa yung how to express yourself. Hindi ka naman pwedeng baril lang ng baril or ano lang ng ano. You really have to express yourself. And then, of course, kailangan mo rin i-exhibit yun. Pakita mo yun para bubulahin ka ng mga, ang galing-galing naman yan. So, ganun yun. I think you understand naman yung art therapy part ng malaking bagay yun actually. Yung to let soldiers express themselves. Parang ilabas mo kung ano yung gusto mong ilabas. Because pagka sundalo ka at medyo junior ka, medyo
Rain
ano ba?
parate. Parati kang nauutusan, orders lang, following orders lang. Hindi mo may express yung sarili mo.
I think naintindihan niyo yan. Kaya yung mga pinagalitan ng magulang nyo, paano mo ilalabas yung galit mo or yung kasiyahan mo?
Ayan. So, at a different level po pala, almost the same siya. Not just with the soldiers, but also the same siya sa ibang tao na rin. Everyone has their own set of obstacles to get through every day. And one of the ways for you to better express that, especially in areas where you cannot express that, is to express it through arts. So, yun po yung pinaka-message ni Sir Said na natutunan ko ngayon. So, this is actually a very enlightening experience for me, Sir Said. Nagkausap lang tayo nung last na exhibit, diba? Hindi pa tayo nagkausap balik. Pero it really opened up new things, especially for me being one of the juniors in MakiSining. So, it's really like eye-opening for me, enlightening on my case as well. Okay. Sir Nad, meron pa po ba silang masasabi or gustong sabihin? Okay. How about our audience? Okay. Mag-send naman kayo ng love dyan for Sir Said. Okay. There are reaction buttons over at our Zoom. Mag-send kayo ng love.
Mag-send kayo ng love. Oo nga, kasi
Love.
padala niyo ako ng babae dito sa
Si Sir naman. So, currently si Sir po ay nasa barak. So, we are very happy to have him here. Kahit alam namin na medyo mahina yung signal dyan sa barracks niyo. Okay. So, I do hope everyone has learned something about art, conflict, and medicine through Sir Said's art talk. As for me, a lot of things actually I learned, and these conglomeration and interaction between medicine, conflict, and art is uh is complex, but also well discussed, as well as well explained by Sir Said. And a very good avenue for us to understand also art is to understand the experiences of our artists who did the art, to express themselves and to also communicate what is happening in in their own surroundings, as well as their ideals in life and also their passions. Okay. Now,
ay ito sa
We have question here.
oh yeah, we have one question yet. Okay lang po ba sa inyo, Sir Said, to answer one more question?
opo, sige.
Okay. So there is an anonymous question here. I do painting and drawing before to express myself, but sometimes I receive negative criticism from others to the point na wala na po yung passion ko for drawing. Any tip you can give me and how to address or react to people who always have negative feedback about your work? So this is also parang understanding how to accept negative feedbacks. Sir Said?
Ano talaga yan, part yan ng pagiging artist. No? In terms of longevity, you have to accept criticism. Ano mo, kahit na negative yan palagi, it's either, baka hindi ka talaga, hindi ko naman sinasabing talented, but take it as a constructive way to improve on your artwork. So yun, yung sa process kasi ng artwork, I've received also yung mga negative criticisms. So ganyan, and then paano ka mag-evolve as an artist is really, yan yung test of time. Nandiyan yung test of time. Art.
Okay. So, constructive criticism. Alam naman po natin na hindi lahat ng tao magaling sa pag-deliver ng criticisms nila. Minsan napaka-rude, minsan okay naman. So, as an artist, sabi ni Sir Said kanina, it's part of the process. Minsan, meron talagang mag-criticize sa ginagawa mo. And I do hope yung passion naman netong ating nag-ask ng question, babalik naman po yan. Yung idea lang po ay dapat po mag-improve po tayo. So sa lahat ng mga negative feedbacks na nagamit natin, gamitin po natin yung enerhiya para i-improve kung ano man ang gusto nating i-improve. Maybe sa ating paggawa ng drawing or pagpipinta. So, i-think natin po yun or nasa isipan po natin na dapat constructive criticism po yung ganong bagay. At nagmi-mean lang po yun na may areas pa to improve on. So, hindi naman siguro lahat ng artist ay parang they were birthed to be very good at the very start. Everyone has their own journey at development. So, yung mga artist natin, hindi po sila magaling sa pinakauna. Gagaling sila at gagaling dahil sa paggawa nila ng art. Matututo sila ng mga bagay sa paggawa ng art. So, constructive criticism. Criticisms, accept them. It's part of life and you can use it to improve yourself. Okay.
Actually,
Sir,
pakita mo sa
ano pa?
pakita mo sa magulang mo para kasi ikaw mahal na ka ng magulang mo. So, pupurihin
Best
ka
encouragement po.
kahit na pangit ka, pogi ka pa rin sa magulang mo.
Ayan. So, isang, ano na rin yun, isang suggestion ni Sir Said. Alam naman, joke lang
Joke
yun.
lang.
Pero isang magandang suggestion rin yun dahil everything starts at home. So, kung supportive naman yung parents mo sa ginagawa mo, alam natin, mai-ignite rin yun yung drive mo sa pag-improve. Diba? Pag alam mo na supportive yung parents mo. Sir Sayid, marami po palang nag-hi sa inyo galing po sa CTBSH.
Ay sa mga messages ko dyan sa huli. Marami kami pinagdaanan.
Kaya pala. Hi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you po sa pagsali. We are very, very happy and also very proud to have Sir Said over here. Okay. So, thank you po, Sir Said. And Nan Bernardes. Sir Nan? Parang nawala ate si Sir Nan. Sir Nan, andyan po ba kayo? For this presentation of the certificate. Okay.
Nawala ata si Sir Nan. Sandali lang daw po, Miss Jer.
Nawala siya. It's okay. So, again, Sir Nan is our new TLRC coordinator. So, kung makikita nyo, baka hindi na po mag-introduce ng speaker later on si Miss Nati at si Sir Nan na po yung mag-i-introduce. Pero, let's give love to Doc Nati Esteliori, who has been with us from 2022 to 2024 and serving us here, our set of audiences here in our webinars sa TLRC. Let's give heart to Miss Nati. Miss Nati, thank you for all of your service, Miss Nati. We love you so much.
Thank you rin sa inyo for helping me.
Heart.
TLRC. Thank you so much.
Okay, andito na si Sir Nan. Sir Nan, the floor is yours.
So allow me to share with you guys the certificate of appreciation. This certificate of appreciation is proudly given to Lieutenant Colonel Said Sidikol for sharing his invaluable time and expertise as a resource speaker in the webinar on art, conflict, and medicine on February 7, 2024 via Zoom, given this 7th of February of 2024 at UPC Bulahog, Cebu City, signed by Dr. Estiliori, the TLRC coordinator. Again, Sir Sayed from the TLRC office, from Ms. Jara, and also from Dr. Nati, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, sir. See you soon in one of our activities. Okay. Now, again, we have some reminders for our evaluation. The evaluation reminders are as follows. Our evaluation and processing of e-certificates are always automated, so please make sure to type in the correct spelling of your name since this will reflect on your e-certificates. Make sure the correct spelling of your name is encoded. Also, please be mindful in typing your email address because it is where you will receive your certificates. We suggest that you keep a copy of your response in the evaluation for you to verify if you've made mistakes. Always click send me a copy of my responses before submitting. And normally, it takes less than 3 minutes after submitting to receive your certificate. And should you not be able to receive it by 5 p.m. today, just send a reply message with your concern to the confirmation emails that we sent at lrc.upcebu@up.edu.ph, and we will manually send the certificate on the next working day. So again, make sure that you evaluate because the evaluation link is open for only 10 minutes. Okay, the evaluation link is already here. You can use the QR code or the following link, https colon then /bit.ly/evaluate art conflict medicine. Or you can check at the link that was given to us by Miss Hazel de la Peña at our meeting chat. For those who would want to evaluate coming from our YouTube account, kindly make sure that you use the QR code. Okay, so kindly have your evaluation link. And afterwards, once you have encoded all of the necessary or filled in all of the necessary information, you will be given your certificate. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us at the TLRC in collaboration with MakiSining. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next Wednesday for our next speaker, who is a microbiologist. Okay, so I'm very excited as well. And that's February 14. So meron
Yeah,
po ba
so
kayong
date
date
tayo.
on February 14? Ayun, si Sir Nan meron yung date. Nanding, ide-date mo ba ako?
Yun nga magde-date tayo dito.
Magde-date tayo.
Via
So
Zoom.
magde-date tayo sa webinar, di ba? So
Parang no
isama,
choice si Sir Nan.
parang walang choice si Sir Nan, ano?
Wala.
Hindi, ide-date
Wala
niya
talaga.
ako. Ide-date niya ako dito sa ating webinar on February
Webinar.
14. Okay,
Yes.
so for those all of you who wanted to have a good date while learning something new, i-date nyo ang mga jowa nyo at isali nyo sila sa TLRC webinars natin. Hi and hello to all of the 62 individuals we have here at the Zoom meeting. Love po namin kayo. Kaya salin nyo yung mga friends, family, at loved ones nyo on February 14. Okay. Si Sir Nando, date mo ako, no? Next week?
Yeah.
Parang pwede tayong mag-date na ako nandito sa Laguna, ikaw nasa Cebu. Si Sir Said nandun sa, ano?
sa
Okay.
barracks niya.
Sa barracks. Hindi pwedeng mag-date si Sir Said.
Bakit?
Kasi andyan ka sa barracks mo eh.
Bawal daw.
Pero hanapan ka namin, sir. Wag mag-alala.
Oh,
Kasi February 14, Hearts Day raw yun. Sabi nila, Hearts Day raw yun. Paano ba yung heart? Ayun, lumabas ang heart. Nakita mo yun? Nakita mo yun?
May ganun.
Pag gumaganon ka, lumalabas yung heart. Ang galing.
Bakit sa akin hindi?
Baka wala kang heart. Nagjo-joke lang. Try mo nga. Try mo. Lumabas yung heart sa akin eh. Ayan o, lumabas.
Okay lang. Sige. Okay lang.
For those na
Walang
hindi
problema.
pa po tapos sa
Tapos
kanila.
kasi yung kay Sir Nat.
Oh, hindi heart shape.
Dapat
Oh my
heart.
God, hindi
O
perfect.
yun,
Hindi perfect.
Yan,
Oh my
yan.
God.
Burger daw po yan.
Ayun,
Oh my Ay, burger ata yun.
Ay, burger pala yun. Okay. Ang galing-galing ah.
I think
Okay, kindly check the link po nandito. Binigay po ni Miss Hazel. 10 minuto lang po at i-close na namin yung link. Okay?
Let me check.
Yun. Hopefully,
There we
ma-meet mo rin si Sir Sayed dito sa Laguna. Punta ka na dito sa
soon.
Laguna, Nanding.
Yeah, lilipad ako dyan.
Lilipad
Don't
ka. Okay.
Yeah.
Mas gusto ko yan. Kasi, may ka-date na ako. Ayan. Magiging totoo na yung heart ko. Ayun ah. Ayun ah. Ang ganda. Okay. Miss Noel at saka Miss Hazel,